Well, come on in, come on in. Let's set the day down. You have just walked into the living room, and I am your girl, Sayla. And this season, we have the dialogue, the conversation series. And tonight's episode, guess what, y'all? It is Sister, Sister, Sister Act, and I got my sister, aka Sissy, the one y'all keep hearing me talk about all day long, in the living room. In the living room. What's up, Sissy?
Hey y'all.
Now you know these people been waiting on you to get in this living room, like for real.
Right?
Yes, yes. Now let me tell y'all something. She has another name. I call her Sissy. I think I started that maybe 10 years ago. I don't even know where it came from. Now
Yeah.
the nieces and nephews call her Gangster Doug.
Dirty.
Yeah, and Uncle Roy call you Dirty Doug. So you
Dirty,
have to
yeah.
explain to these
Dirty D.
folks what else you got.
Just dirty and gangster and
You just got a lot going on.
I do, I
You
do, I do.
do. Our
And
Uncle
they
Roy
none of
used to
them sound
call her
like good
Dirt.
names. I don't know. I don't think they're fitting to me.
You know what? I don't think there are either. I think they're
Uh-uh.
mis. But Uncle Roy called you Dirty Don for a reason. All his life,
All his life. All his life.
he said Dirty Don. Now let this audience know two things about her. We know a whole lot about everything. we
That we
is
do.
smart.
We know
Look
a
here,
lot of
y'all.
stuff, girl. We know a lot.
We smart. There ain't too much. We know about everything. And so we need to let the audience know starting out that it ain't nothing we don't know. So look here. They come over here talking about they think we know everything
We
about
do.
everything. And
And
that's
ain't nobody
why
gonna tell
we
us different.
ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. But you know what? I'm so happy you here. So I was laughing with her, y'all, before we got on because she know my hair been looking like that for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, she
And
copied off of me because I've been doing the Amish look for a minute, and then she
what you
started
calling
doing
the
it. But
Amish look?
don't you know I got the little things right here, the little strings. So like the Amish or the Hebrews, whoever be wearing they, somebody be having them little twirls.
You gonna get a shadow back.
My bad. I mean, they do be having these little twirls,
They
but
do. But you know that's how
yeah,
my hair been the little last couple of weeks. And now you
yeah.
just wanted me to show up with this big fluffy.
I had to put mine up because my birthday is coming up, so I had to give my real hair a rest because it's gonna be down this weekend.
Oh,
But
oh, okay. So tell them about your birthday. When your birthday, girl? When your birthday?
Capricorn, my birthday is gonna be January the 17th. Your girl gonna do a little something, something. Gonna have a dinner, then a after party, then a after party. And that's where
I
you
won't.
really want to be at the
I won't be at
after
that one. Tell
party.
me about that after. Who gonna be there?
So whoever gonna still be hanging by that time, because that one is curated by Sipping D. So
Oh shoot! Now y'all, for those of you who
yeah,
do not know Sipping D,
yeah.
I don't. You
So
don't
yeah.
want to be at that one. You don't want to be at that one.
Now that's the one you do want to be
Oh
at. That's
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be the
yeah. Where's
fun
it gonna
one.
be at? You gonna make me come home? You know I gotta.
I can't tell you because people might want to be showing up at the after party. It ain't for everybody
They
now.
already gonna be DMing me talking about your sister fine with that little hello sign.
Uh,
Look here, do not DM me talking about your
unless
sister
you sending
fine.
birthday cash apps or
Oh
birthday
Lord,
sales or
oh
something like
see,
that, I'll take those.
now she do see that's why Uncle Roy call you dirty done because you be doing some dirty ish. Dirty like this me. And I wore this shirt for you tonight. You see it? Yo,
I
it's
see. See, I'm representing the Capricorn
I
because it's
know,
my
but I wore
birthday.
this one for you because I was like, you know what? Your passport stamp dope. Let me stand up for the people, but not too much for
My
the people.
passport, yeah, my
Yeah.
passport been feeling a little neglected here lately, so I gotta bring it out.
Yeah, you gotta do better. So
Yeah, I
y'all, let
do.
me
I
tell
do.
y'all about us. So first of all, I like her now. I didn't like her back in the day because
Mutual feeling.
what you mean mutual? Why you didn't
It
like
was
me?
mutual.
Was it for real? Like for real? I didn't know you didn't like
No, ain't
me.
like you just didn't like me. I ain't like you.
Why you didn't like me?
Probably the same reason you didn't like me. I don't know.
I got a reason why I didn't like you. I'm really shocked for real. I wasn't ready for that. You didn't like me. I didn't. I'll tell you why I didn't like you. Then you tell me why you
Why?
didn't like me. Cause
Okay.
me, you used to do whatever you wanted to do. You always had a mind of your own. Like you've always moved in your own lane. I like that about you though. You move
Yeah.
in your own lane. You ain't following and you ain't following no rules. You gonna break them and
No.
just deal with it.
Deal with the consequences later.
So I remember this time, Mama gonna wake me up. Talking about get up and ride with me up. Ride me up here to Pine Street and get done. Pine Street. No. For those of you who don't know, we were born in this town, right? Small town, then the big city, what we thought was the big city, Little Rock and Conway. So everybody used to hang out on Pine Street. You
Mm,
remember
mm,
that?
mm,
Everybody
mm,
hung out
mm,
on Pine
mm,
Street. And Mama
mm.
had told Dawn to be home, and Dawn was not at home. So she woke me up talking about we finna go up to Pine Street to come get done.
Right. And I probably was with
We
our
didn't come.
brother.
I'm like, I'm not going on no Pine Street to get done. Because you just was out there doing what you wanted to do. And then I was at home trying to be nice.
Yeah, I was a good girl. I was just having fun.
Yeah, I give you that. You know what? That's the misconception about you, I think.
Yeah.
I do. I think the misconception is that because now Justin, no, that's my son. So for those of you who don't know, that's my son, and he said, "Mama, man ain't done." Was in the room, and her daughter did. We ain't gonna give the kid's name, and her daughter did something. I heard boom, 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 and the next thing I know, I said,
Now
"What you do?"
single
I was,
moms. Now
huh?
single moms. You know when you a single mom, you have to get these kids in line because if not, they'll try to run over you. So I had to get them in line early. We had the
My
box.
son has been
Just
traumatized since that day.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
he's
yeah,
29 years old. So
yeah.
let's get back to why you didn't like me because I thought I was sweet and special
But
here. But
and you gonna fall out when you and I won't say. I mean, we're not saying
I
not
know
like
don't
one
like. Yeah,
another,
let's clear that up.
but
We're not saying we don't like each
yeah,
other. So y'all
yeah.
be like, "How y'all sisters? Y'all didn't like each other? Get somewhere and sit down." If not, we
But
told you
but
we know everything about everything. So just let us talk now. What you guys
so when you turned 16 or maybe 15, you got
say?
that Hyundai car. Remember that?
Brand new
And
too.
yeah, a Hyundai, that car. So
With a
then,
sunroof.
yeah, you had the Hyundai. Okay, so I'm thinking, okay, well, when I turn 16, I'm gonna get me one too. I'll be getting cars at 16. So by the time I had turned 16, I think you were already at college.
Mm-hmm.
Never forget, I wanted something. We were out shopping. I wanted something. Mom was like, no, cause we gotta send her some. She going to the Southern Heritage Classic
I
in
sure.
New Orleans.
Yeah. Girl, you
And
remember
they
that
had,
Sunday
and
was
she was
custom.
sending you money. So whatever it was, I couldn't get. Like, hold on, I ain't, I was always for it. I always got what I want. But
You
once you
did.
went off to college, they was, sending you stuff. And then y'all
Yeah.
went to some big ball one time. You had to get a ball gown. And so I'm like, get special privileges. And then when I turned 16, I ain't getting no car.
What you
So I'm
get?
like, so that must have been special. Why did she get a car as soon as she turned 16? Oh, I think you might have been before 16, but I didn't. So yeah, there was some
Oh.
animosity there.
I mean, you know the full story. I went to Southern Heritage
Yeah,
Classic. You know what?
yeah.
Mama told me that. I was talking to Mama one, you know how when you get older, you be going back in your childhood and trying to reconcile some stuff. And Mama said that. She said, y'all know what? Y'all pissed me off. This is what she told me. I said, why? Because you were jealous of her and she jealous of you. And I'm like, what?
But when you went to college, I was big mad because I'm like, they always gotta send her some, gotta give her some. She going here, she going there. So it ain't like we was rich, so the funds was low
Yeah.
because they was making
Yeah.
sure you had a good college experience. And I'm like, well, what about me? So
Well,
yeah.
you know what? I can say this because, you like to shop in Maurice's.
R.I.P. Uncle Spud. He made sure I did.
I know that's right. Rest in peace to our uncles. But so y'all, when we were growing up, I shopped in Walmart and paid less. This one right here, this
And what's
heifer,
that store? Cato that I hate.
Kato.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
heifer right here was up in Maurice's was the bomb.com back then.
Back then, yeah,
It
yeah,
was the
yeah.
bomb. Mama always took you to Maurice's. But you know what? We had a good childhood.
We
When I
did.
look
We
back at
did.
it, we had a really good childhood. And I remember one time we were mad at Mama. We were mad at both of them because they made us fold up a lot of clothes or something. We wanted to go skating, and me and you was throwing the clothes up against the wall. We just talking about these ugly socks.
Ah, that must have
Now,
been
you
a
know I
Sunday,
got to
a
tell
Sunday,
this
Sunday
one.
night. We were trying to go skating. They talking about folding up clothes.
Folding up clothes. We were mad. So this is where
Yeah,
I knew. So what y'all don't know, me and my sister was pregnant the same time.
yeah,
So can y'all imagine your parents, both of y'all fixing to have a baby?
yeah.
And they would have been closer together had your son
I had
not
mine
come
early.
early. And
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
remember I don't know which one of us is. And I was like, I think you told me. I was like, you pregnant? You was like, yeah. I said, I am too. And we were just sitting there like this. And I remember Mama yelling, Dad, I ain't gonna say our daddy name. They both pregnant. They both pregnant. Y'all.
Yeah.
It was a mess. I mean,
It
like
was.
we were pregnant. I don't even know how they did it. Two
I
girls.
know.
We got a brother. He's younger, but he think he our boss, but he's not.
Our
But
little
we were
big brother.
yeah, we call him our little big brother. We didn't got. I know I didn't got him in some trouble, but we were pregnant the same time. In
Same
some kind
time.
of way, they figured it out. Like they really did figure it out. So
Yeah.
childhood for you. You didn't like me because I got a Hyundai with a sunroof. And I went to college. And you couldn't. And
Yeah.
you couldn't get no stuff. So you were just mad because mama couldn't take you to Maurice's no more. That's really what that
Uh-huh.
was all
Pretty
about.
much. Yeah.
Then I go to college, I come back, we kind of do our own thing, then life splits. And I think that's what happened in life in general.
Yeah.
I think you have these really good childhoods and childhoods are good. What you think about that? And then I remember you got married. You need to tell mama them you got married.
I didn't. Girl, just
That's
doing
why they
something.
call you
Just
gangster.
doing something. Just doing something.
Like, what is she? Mama's
Just
like,
doing something.
and I don't even know how y'all told us. Y'all just told us we married. Like, what? Y'all, what? You just be doing stuff.
I'm married now.
Y'all's married now. But you know, I told mom and daddy that. I stood in the
What?
kitchen recently and I said, when I come home with a man and tell y'all this my husband, don't say ish. Not one word. Just sit there and say, okay, because I ain't
Oh,
going
okay. That's what I'm gonna say.
okay, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome,
Yeah.
brother-in-law.
What'd you say? Cause we don't. I know. I told him. I said, "Why does it matter?" See, that's
Yeah.
my philosophy. What's your philosophy on that? I don't need to like your man.
No, and yeah, I'm at the age now where my kids are adults. I don't need my kids. I don't care if they like him. It's
Mm-hmm.
if I were to ever get married, it's definitely going to be just about me. I don't
Oh,
care
you want to
who
get
like
married
him,
again?
who don't like.
Hey, look, we have 30,000 downloads. Let me say it again. Do you want to get married?
If you know, I've been hearing about these married people, but in separate houses. I think that'll work well for me. I think that would work well for me.
Me too.
Think it would. Yeah,
Bingo. Because you know, if
yeah.
they chew wrong, sleep wrong,
I know.
look at
Just
us wrong.
breathe too loud.
Breathe too
Yeah,
loud. So I
yeah,
did good. I sent you the picture, right? So I went out the other night. I don't want
yeah.
to call it go out. And I said, let me watch how he drink this coffee. Because if he sipped this coffee wrong,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna walk out of this piece. And I have, but sissy, he drunk that coffee, right, girl?
Did it?
He drunk he knew
Okay.
and it was a latte. It was cute too. He drunk that coffee, right? I said,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I
Mm.
want to. But I think I got other reasons. But yeah, I don't know if I can live with anyone. Like that's my challenge.
Right. I really don't think that I can. I really don't think that I
Really,
can.
yeah. I think that's
Yeah,
my
I
problem.
do.
I think I
I do.
want a companion. I want
Yeah.
so this is what I said to somebody. Why can't we just be our people? Like we know we together, we solid, we
You're
get
right,
married,
right.
but
But girl,
can you
I want that social security and stuff. I don't want to be in this
Yeah, yeah,
obituary as
yeah,
his
that's
little
right.
special
That's right.
friend.
Yeah. And we got to hurry up then because you got to be married 10 years.
Yeah, yeah,
You got to be
yeah,
married 10
yeah.
years just to get it. So
I know. But I'm still young, so I got time.
you is not young. How old you going to be? Shit, almost made me
Young
cuss.
enough.
How old you going to be? Just don't tell us exact number. You ain't
Look at the
50.
shirt. Look at the shirt.
Oh yeah, 1978. All right, y'all see the
Yeah.
shirt 1978. If these clowns come in my DMs, I'm
And
telling you,
ask you,
I'm
th-
sending you every last one of them. I'm just gonna be forwarding them. I'm just gonna be sending them to you.
bring them on.
Bring them out. You know what though? So let's talk about that. So
Okay.
here I want to get your opinion on it. So I used to have this opinion about men who would come into my DM, right? It's like, nah,
Hmm.
I wouldn't even. And I'm not saying this in a bragging way, because every woman I think get a lot of guys in their DM. And then
Right.
one day I said, well, you ain't crazy. Maybe they ain't crazy.
I mean, that's just kind of like that's dating now.
Hmm.
It's online. That's where you meet people at online.
Yeah.
Now you know that's answering the DM is how I had one of those long term relationships.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Uh, so he came in my DM,
Hey,
we
friend.
just
Hey,
kind of
where
start
you at?
talking, then
Sure
so yeah, I'm
did.
for it. I'm for it.
So you answer DMs.
Yeah. Well, not I'm selective, not all of them,
You don't
but
answer wavy hands.
no, like you said, that queen stuff and grand rising and all. No, no.
Okay. Cause
But
my
yeah, if
friend, that's
somebody
how I
come
met
with some
him.
substance, then yes.
He DM'd me.
Who did? Oh, this the person you went out with?
He
Yeah,
DM'd me.
yeah, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
see anything wrong with it. It's just like app dating or whatever
Yeah,
people
I
do.
mean
So
somebody in the grocery
I'm
store.
saying,
A lot of
yeah,
people don't.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
see that. I can see that because a lot of people don't. They like me, and I'm like, look here, your boo may be in that DM, and there's another. You
Right.
know them. I'm not gonna call them, but you know another girl that used to go to church with us ended up getting married, and that's how she. And they've been married maybe 13
Oh,
years,
see,
10, 13 years. And he DM'd her and he was like, hey, I want, I know you. Cause we from a small town. So they knew each other,
right.
whatever. But they've been married, I'm at least 10 years, if not longer.
Hmm.
And it was the result of that. So, ladies, look here, because me and you be watching some of them other people online.
Mm-hmm.
They be doing the most. So we're gonna tell you, answer them DMs and keep your
Answer.
and
Yes,
shut up.
answer
Just
the
be
DM.
selective. You can't answer
And if
wavy
you
hand.
see something interesting, slide in the DM yourself.
Now you know what? I said that on the last episode, sissy. I literally said that.
I,
You be sliding it?
I mean, if it's somebody that I'm kind of familiar with, not just random strangers, somebody I didn't, ran across, or we might
Uh-huh.
be familiar, something like that. Then yeah, I'm like,
I
yeah, say
literally
something.
said that in the last episode.
Yeah,
I said, look, y'all, this is, this a new year, not a new year, because I don't believe, but just a new way of doing things. And I said, and I
yeah.
don't think it's anything wrong with a woman.
No,
And it
no.
doesn't mean you thirsty. If you see a man
Uh,
and he whatever, then hey, say hey. I like to get to know you. What's your name? However you want them to come to you.
right,
Let me
right.
see. Let me go slide because I done looked at some. I be wanting to slide in.
Like
I
if I'm
really do.
I'm researching some like a destination I want to go to, and I happen to stumble up on someone's page. It's like, oh, how that restaurant looks nice. How did you enjoy it? Just to get some conversation started.
Let me go on back and see because there's something out there I be looking at.
Yeah.
I be
Yeah.
looking. I be like, oh, you showed it fine. You is fine. But now you guys need. But I'll tell you what I do. If I meet you in a DM and I don't know you, we got to at some point FaceTime because I don't trust it.
Oh yeah.
Ava,
Yeah.
I look here. These people have created full blown avatars.
Yeah.
Full
But you
blown
know what? I don't want. I can't stand this, and people have done this to call you on social media, like on Facebook Messenger and stuff like that. That's
No.
stalkerish to me. Don't
Yeah, yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah,
call.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, 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 no.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
somebody who did that.
Yeah. I
I
had
had one
somebody
guy
who's
that
like,
said,
oh,
he said, you beautiful, I want to date you. I said, but you don't know me.
you don't even know me.
I
Yeah.
don't know you. But that's why one of the things that you notice that I do a lot now, because with branding, I mean, let's just be honest. I will have a wig on. I ain't lying about that. I be wearing that wig. Somebody done did my makeup, and my photographer done airbrush me so much that sometimes I don't even know. Like, is that me? Like, shit, is that
I be
really?
saying, is that her? Is that me?
I'm
Because I'm the
telling
pretty
you,
one. So like, is that me? Is that her? But yeah,
but it's branding, like real talk. If you go look at it all, but one of the things I've been trying to do too is show up like me. You know what I mean? Like, well,
yeah,
let me
yeah.
show you. That's
Who
branding.
I
Don't
am.
don't get that twisted. And I think
Right.
some people are trying to play the foolery. I really do. I think some women are playing. And I'm just saying this because I hear it from men. I really,
Hmm.
really do. Men stay in my DM, not necessarily because they want to talk to me, because they want me to be a voice. I'm being honest. They'll be like,
They
hey,
want you to relay their message.
they want me to relay their message about what
Okay.
I'm for real, because
Okay.
they said, one, and I think I did an episode on it. I said, look, I'm telling y'all what the
Yeah.
men said. They said, y'all
Hmm.
stop all this stuff. They don't care about your resume, don't care about your credit score, what you drive. They don't care about none
Right.
of that. But they did. And they said, one guy said he was gonna sue Mac. I said, well, the makeup people. What I'm
Gonna
just tell you
sue
what he
me.
said.
Okay.
He said he gonna sue Mac. 'Cause Mac out here fooling. And so, ladies, let me say this: anything you see out there, I got a wig on. 90% of that stuff is a wig. It
Yeah.
is it's run through a system where let's just tell the truth. So what I think you have to do is then show up and let people see who you are, which is what I try to do. Which is like
Right.
tonight, this me and this
Do
you. Y'all see this
yeah.
fluffy
This
hair?
me.
This is me. And
Yeah.
I think you have to do that. And I can say this about my friend, and he's just a friend, we ain't even like that. When we met, he said that. He said, "Oh, you look like you," because before we met, I would send him just, "This is me." Now, which one
Right.
you want? You want that branded me? Because you ain't gonna
Right.
get her unless she got that
I,
wig on and at a
yeah.
party. This is what you
Hmm.
gonna get every day. Like, this is just
Yeah.
the me. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. So why you ain't traveling? Let's talk about that. Because people, why you ain't out here traveling?
Life. Life. It just
One year you did how many countries in a year? You did a lot.
one time about 5 or 6. One time I was just on it.
I
Once
was
I got the
jealous. Let
kids
me
out
tell
the
you that I
house,
was
they had
so
went away
jealous.
to college, and then I was just living for me. But now they back, and then they bring packages, and then
I mean, you
that
even got a dog.
got a dog, a grandbaby. I ain't asked for none of this. I ain't asked for
But you
none of
got,
it.
we love them, but yeah, I
Yeah,
was like, you got to get back. So we
I
went
was
on our
ready.
first
That was
trip
my
last year.
time to shine. I
Yeah.
was so looking forward to that time because
Really?
that was yeah. Because I felt like I was an awesome parent and I
You
just did
were.
so much for my kids. So
You
when I
did.
got them done and out of the way, that was just my time, and I lived a good life as long as they were gone for 5 or 6 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just me, and then come back and
Ooh, and I saw that grandbaby of yours. That sucker was riding Remy. Why was he on the dog back? Like, but
hey,
why?
I say that I say that more than I should to myself. Just why?
Like,
Why?
why is he doing that? He don't even
Why?
know. So we took our first sister trip last year. We went to
We did.
Toronto. We had a
Yeah.
good time too.
We did have a good time. And that's when, we realized we were more alike
Yeah.
than we realized that we were.
So we do have to ask AJ. AJ, which one of us is the prettiest? AJ know who. Everybody know AJ.
Oh,
So for
cousin
y'all who
AJ.
don't know, AJ has been saying we look like twins since he was a kid. Remember, he used to get
Yeah.
confused, and he'd
Hmm.
be looking
And
at
we
both
couldn't
of us,
see it.
and we could not see it.
Couldn't see it.
I could not see it. But yeah, we
Yeah.
had a good time. We had, where we going this year? We don't know.
I don't know. I was thinking about that earlier. So where we gonna go? And I don't know. Well, we need to be getting some lined up, but I
I want
don't
to go to
know.
Lisbon. I know you've been, but I really
Yeah.
want to go to
I
Lisbon.
I'll go back. But yeah, I don't know.
I want to go
Mm.
to Barcelona, but I think you done been there too.
Yeah,
But see, they
that was
nowhere
fun.
put you on a
A
boat.
lot of places that I have not been.
Where your ex wanted to get you on a boat. Go to cruise. I miss my brother-in-law. Y'all, he wasn't really my brother-in-law. So that's in
Girl,
our family. You date somebody, you immediately become
you've been in the
brother-in-law.
family forever.
You in the
In the
family
family
forever.
forever.
You become
Yeah.
cousin. You become all of those things. So
Yeah.
let me ask you this: one thing you think people don't know about me that you do, or a misconception, and then I'm gonna tell you the thing that I think about you that most people assume about you, but I think it's a misconception.
What most people probably don't know about you?
Uh huh. That they wouldn't
Uh,
assume.
hmm. Good question. Circle back. Let me think on it.
Okay, so here's mine. I think you are more gentler than people think you are. I think your
Yeah.
persona, the way you come off is like, ooh, 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 but you really don't
Hmm.
like confrontation.
No.
You do
Uh-uh.
not like confrontation at all. But you wouldn't know that because you was running down that hall and you was finna put the girl up against the wall and had my son still traumatized.
Yeah.
Y'all, it's been at
Yeah.
least 20
I,
years.
I do not
I,
like conflict. I'm non-confrontational. I have a hard exterior, and it refers back to one of your episodes, and I can't remember exactly what you were saying, but how sometimes we just so hard and rough because we've had to be. We
yeah.
can't show our emotions, so, and I think I don't know, I took that to heart. But I have really softened up in my older years. I have
Oh, you
really
said it
softened
right.
up
Oh.
in my older years.
You
Yeah,
said it right.
I'm a
Yeah, I
lot
think that's a
more soft.
misconception. Because I got a
Yeah.
one friend, he the one who called. I said, "What you call her?" He said, "That's gangster done." What was he said, "You see y'all in the club." But
Hey,
why would you know who I'm talking about? I'm
I
like, "But why
do, and
you
I
in the
still
club
don't
all
play,
the time?"
but I am. People are really seeing, closer relatives that really see the real me, and it's like, girl, you like, yeah, I'm
You know what
soft.
I think people don't know about me? I'm more fun than people think I am.
You know what? That's where I was going. I was going to say that you're really more fun. You're more enjoyable to be around than people would think. Because of the
Y'all, I was a Holy
You
Ghost tongue
always,
talking.
I don't know if it's like you take yourself too serious,
Yeah.
and um I don't know. So you always serious. It seems, and you become better with age as well, as
Yeah.
far as not being, lightening up, and
Yeah.
and being more fun to be around. But yeah, I think that is definitely something that a lot of people don't see. Is that,
My
oh,
daughter
she
say that
cool,
all the time. She say,
yeah,
"Mama,
she cool,
there's she, and then there's Bird." Y'all, that's my
yeah,
nickname. And I
yeah,
think too, I think being the oldest, y'all know I'm the family manager. Uh, but I think being the but then I think just life, like you said, it just makes you hard or whatever. And I think that was part of
hmm,
it too. It's just
yeah,
then look, we're gonna tell the truth, shame the devil. Then I was a Holy Ghost tongue talking, turning
yeah,
around, shout.
yeah,
So
yeah. So
and
you
so when
had to
I
be more
moved, is
reserved.
what helped
Yeah,
me. When I
yeah,
actually left, it was the best thing for me when I
mm,
moved because I met people and I started experiencing different things. And I realized
hmm,
I can love God and still have fun, but I didn't know how to do that. I thought I
right,
had to
right.
just be my poor
Didn't know
kids.
how to
Remember,
balance it.
they couldn't even go
Mhm.
Halloween. Remember that?
I
They
know.
they wanted to be at your house so bad. They couldn't.
Because my house was the fun house.
It
We
was
was
the
gonna
fun
turn
house.
up.
Then I told
I
my
was a
nephew
naked
that.
mom, so no telling what they might see. But
Yep, they
my house
loved your
was
house.
the fun house.
But you know what I've done? I've apologized to my kids.
Really?
I did. I told them, I said, I was doing the best that I knew how. I mean, I didn't
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
didn't know.
yeah.
Because one of our kids came up to me, our cousins. So my son's best friend, is one of our cousins. Because I don't want to call names. So
Mm-hmm.
when we were at the, I ain't gonna show no pictures of you. Where were we
At the
at?
tailgate,
Okay.
I was
I took
y'all.
care.
I was the what did I the fun zone MVP. I was the
Y'all,
MVP of the fun zone.
if y'all want pictures, DM me.
Yeah,
If y'all want pictures, DM me. I got them for you. But I took care of it. I was like, this, let me go get my
yeah.
sissy. But one of our, so my son, so his favorite niece cousin.
Mm-hmm.
She came up to me talking about why you do that to him. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's still traumatized all these years. I said, well,
Because
damn.
he couldn't go trick or treating Halloween. He had to go to Hallelujah night.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yeah, Hallelujah night. And
And
me and my kids at Boo at the zoo
I
and
was at
everywhere.
everything. You were a good mom. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
that you were a good mom. You took your kids and y'all always did vacations and y'all had a good
mm-hmm.
time. So you a good mom. You all right with me. So we full circle.
Yeah.
We childhood, then we go our own ways. So I tell you this, and I knew then, I already knew, but for me when it shifted, and I ain't gonna tell my story, but that big situation. Most people know. I think I
Hmm.
shared it a little bit when I was stalked or
Yeah.
whatever, and you were living in Nashville and brother was still living in Arkansas. I called you and it was a Thursday night and y'all were
Hmm.
there that Friday morning and we just sitting there and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, these my ride or dies for real
Yeah.
now.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, what we need to do? What we need to
What we
do?
need to do. Y'all
Yeah.
came and got y'all sister. We were
Yeah.
tired because y'all flew that next morning. I think you were there like
Yeah.
10.
When
He
you
was there.
called me, I was coming home. I was on my way home from the movies. I had, we movie buffs. If y'all don't know, me and
Yeah.
my sister go to the movies and get our
And
cherry
tell
coke
them
and
what
our
we gonna have,
popcorn
sissy.
by ourselves. And so I was coming home from the movie.
Yep.
And you called me on my way home from the movie. And Jessica was my daughter was at the house because it was spring break weekend. We were supposed to go somewhere that weekend for spring break. It was spring break weekend. So she was out of school and she was at the house when you called me. You like, hey, blah blah blah. So when I got home, I said, "Oh, we got to cancel. I gotta head out in the morning." You like, what?
Yep.
Like, I gotta go.
You got on a plane. Brother got
Yep.
on a plane. Y'all got on a plane. And I knew then, I said, wow, full circle. Like for me, that was the defining moment that
Yeah.
my siblings got me. Like they
Yeah.
packed, we didn't even pack up. Then we had to drive back. Man, we were just
We
throwing.
did.
But then you in the
Mhm.
closet crying, talking about, I just didn't. What the heck? If you don't help get this stuff up out of here.
See, the South Side was someone,
The
but you,
side,
but
that's
you
what I
know
saw you.
when I realized that, oh, me and her, we got a lot in common. When you had moved back to Texas, and I had to come for job training, and I was there
Mhm.
for a couple of weeks or
2
whatever.
weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, and I stayed at your house, and I was like, and we was just so in tune. I mean, like that, we just alike. Like we think alike, we act alike. We don't want to. I was like, we just alike.
You get one
Me and I
hour, and
told
then
you
I
I
go
was.
in a room and you go in a room.
Yeah, we have our conversation, but we was just. It was just. I mean, I just started thinking like, dang, we just alike. And I never really, I always saw you as so different from me.
Me
I
too. Me
never saw the
too.
similarities in anything. And we was like, we like to buy stuff. And I'm like, oh, we both just like to buy stuff and little writing books. And you was like, I
Yeah,
was like, girl, I got that too.
because I
We
bought
just,
you one and you said I already
yeah.
got it.
I already got it. Yeah, it's like we were
Yeah.
just so we were just so much alike, and I started realizing just over time, like, dang, we just alike. And remember, I told you I was out shopping somewhere, and I was walking by the mirror,
You did. You
and I
did.
looked over and I said, "Oh, there goes my sister." I saw it was my own reflection, y'all. It was
You
me.
did.
I said, "Lord, we even walk alike. Not do we
Swinging
act
them
alike?
on.
Walking and swinging them arms." And I was like, "Shit!" And then I looked back. And I was like, oh my God. So that's when I realized, oh, we got the same mannerisms. We kind of walk
Mhm.
alike. And then we start looking alike. Then you start wearing
Yeah.
your hair like my hair, like,
I'm gonna let you have that
dang.
one. I'm gonna
And
let
my
you.
daughter be like, oh, when I put my glasses on, she's like, you look like your sister. You look
She
like
sent
your
me a
sister.
picture one night. She texted me talking about auntie. She called me auntie. Auntie, who is this? I said, that's me, your mom. I thought it was me. She said, that's your sister. I was like, yeah, we looking alike.
Yeah, every time I put my glasses on, you look like your sister. Ooh, you look like your sister.
That's it. So what would you tell people? So you think about because I for us it's hard, right? Even we talk about cousins, like we always talk
Hmm.
about that. We say, we don't understand because our family is tight. And if you ever get to come to
Right.
one of our family events, you will never want listen here, you will never want to leave this family. But it's not normal. So we're laughing.
Right.
And
Right.
there's a lot of sisters that don't have this. And I think for
Right.
me, it's don't give up, right? Because I don't think we
Right.
didn't try to do anything. There's just cycles in life. You
Hmm.
life kind of go. But
Hmm.
I'd say reach out and explore and get to
Yeah.
know them. What would you tell to those
The
sisters who
the
say, me
same,
and my
make a
sister ain't
con
like that?
yeah, make a conscious effort. And I don't know if I told you a few years ago, because I remember when I would call you, you'd be like, "Everything okay? Is
You
everything all
scared
right?"
me. You scared
Yeah,
me.
and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
everything good.
You
And I
scared
had
me.
made a conscious effort. I had told myself, I'm gonna make a conscious effort to reach out to my sister
Yeah.
more. And I started to do that. And it's
Yeah,
like,
you
just
did.
to reach out and just to chat. Because,
Cause honey,
we
when I
would
used to
go,
see your number or name, my
yeah.
whole heart would be
I know the
like,
first couple times you be like, everything all right? Everything okay? It's
yeah,
like, yeah, everything good,
yeah,
just thinking. But now, we'll talk back and forth, we text back and forth, we send funny reels, and you ain't a friend if you ain't sending reels to somebody.
and a
We
whole bunch of them, a whole bunch
so
of them.
yeah. So I think is to be patient and be intentional with it. You
Yes,
can't wait on the other person to reach out. You have to put in some work too. And I think we both done that.
yeah, we
We both
did. Yeah,
rebuilt our relationship, and now I think we're in a great place, a
we
really
are,
great
we
place.
are. Mom
Yeah,
and Daddy be
yeah,
proud, cause we
yeah.
were
We're in a
just
real good place.
we in a
Yeah.
real good place. So y'all heard it.
Hmm.
Look here. So y'all done heard what she got to say. I'm still the prettiest one. Um, maybe I copied off that little ugly hairstyle. But if I really am pissed because you got me in this blowout. Looking like a
Girl.
I would have really, and I'm gonna tell you why I wore my hair natural. Because I said my sister's gonna be natural. Because you're natural. You don't do
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
That's just not you. You're
No,
not doing
no
all. You gonna put some.
nails, no weaves, no
No,
none
you
of that
sure
stuff.
don't. And y'all, she has gorgeous hair. Always have. You took out the mama with that because mama
Mm,
before her cancer, mama had really
mhm.
long
Yeah,
hair.
she did.
So I was gonna show up tonight to be natural. Now when I get on some of these other, I'm gonna have this wig.
When I come back, I'll be natural. I'll be
Okay, you
natural.
come back, you be
Yeah,
natural. Well, it's
yeah.
been good talking to you, girl. See, you got to come on, hang out with your sister tonight. So y'all this sissy. So when I say
Yeah.
me and my
So now
sissy
they
was
can
talking,
put a face to the name. To when you say sissy, they be like, yeah, we saw sissy.
we saw sissy. She exists for real.
Yeah, there is a sissy. I am sissy because I be
She
listening
is
like, now
sis.
she gonna be telling our business. Always talking about
I
sissy
do.
this and sissy that. She
I
better not be
do.
telling our
On
business.
every
What we be
episode, I be
talking
saying,
about.
ain't nobody gonna want us because
And
I be
and
doing the
and and the
most.
funny thing is, people probably don't believe, but we really be saying some
We
of the stuff
do.
that you be saying.
We do. I'm not lying. I really do be saying that. Like
Yeah,
this is our
yeah,
real conversation. Like
yeah.
y'all, I'm telling y'all the truth. Look,
Hmm.
well, look here, sissy. It has been good having you on the podcast on the living room.
In
And
the
y'all, let me
living
say
room.
this is definitely outside of her norm. This is like, we're going to go viral, girl. We're going to go viral. Oh, you're going to call us.
Yeah, everybody gonna wanna now. Everybody gonna wanna have a sissy, but it's only one sissy, and that's
It's
me.
only one sissy in the world. It is
Yeah.
only one sissy. So, hey, y'all, guess what? That's it. That's all we got for you tonight. Same couch, same, well, different voice. Got my sissy on. So you've been a part of the Living Room Podcast, the dialogue. So tuning out me, Sayla. What's your name, girl? Gangsta.
Don J.
All right. Until next time, y'all have a good one.